Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome back to another episode in the day of the life of Jason Pockrant. I believe this is now day 7. I believe it is day 7 of my 100-day challenge, RBA, hashtag RBA100. Good old Mr. George Bryant has challenged us in the group to post every day. One thing I've been doing intentionally myself is not scheduling any of my posts ahead of time. And while I have a ton of ideas I could outline, I've been waiting for the inspiration, the muse to hit me daily to come do these lives. So this one, wait till I pass this carpet cleaner really quick. What I want to mention to you guys today is playing to your strengths. And everyone, you've heard many times before, right? Ignore your weaknesses, focus on your strengths. But coincidentally enough, for some reason, most people don't pay attention to it. I'm reading through the book Atomic Habits right now by James Clear. I'm in the last chapter, and he had mentioned this again yesterday about playing to your strengths. And he talked about your genes and your personality and how your genes there's naturally areas of your life or your business, right? There's things that you work on that you have a natural advantage to over other people or just, over other things in your life. And for me, it's always been talking. For me, it's always been speaking. Not always the most clear articulator, but I was on a call today with Ashley DeLuca. Hope I said that correct. And I was telling her, she does email marketing for businesses, and I was telling her how much I can't stand writing, right? As much as I think sometimes I'm decent at it if I sit down and do it. I said, I'm a grown-ass man, and I still hunt and pack on the computer. I'm okay with that. But I'd rather get on a video and talk. I'd rather just speak. I'd rather just share my thoughts. I'd rather spend my day, rather than being behind the computer, doing the research or working on Excel sheets for the products business even. I'd rather just be in communication with people. I'd rather spend as much of my time as I could, if I could spend all day, if I could spend the days primarily on Zoom having face-to-face, meaningful, deep, life-altering conversations, learning from you, learning from people, hearing their story, like I did with Ashley today. I would much rather spend my day doing that. And too often what we forget in life, myself included, pointing the finger here, is that we forget to spend time in our businesses or in our relationships doing the things that we do best, playing to our strengths. And as I'm reminded today, we can get distracted by all the other obstacles and all the shiny opportunities that we can do. But before we jump to anything, we need to first ask the question of, is this a thing that we really want to do? If it's a new goal we're setting out toward, question number 1, do I really want this? And question number 2, am I willing to do what it takes to achieve the goal? And too often what I found myself doing is chasing goals, chasing opportunities, head out of the sun, chasing distractions rather, that not only am I not willing to do, I'm not interested in doing them, and frankly, they're things that make me work 10 times as hard in the areas of my weaknesses rather than emphasizing my strengths. So, got off the call with Ashley this morning, got on Facebook, used my newest, most exciting discovery of the voice memo feature there, despite the fact it only lets you record for a minute at a time, and just continue to do what I do best. That's talk to people, that's speak, that's to share my words, to share my ideas, to communicate with others, to connect with other people, and continue to grow myself personally and grow my business. Just finished up another powerful call with Sean Romero. If you guys don't know him, get connected. And now I'm out on this walk, doing this live. And the other thing I want to mention, to you guys here, is when we work on our strengths, we work on the things that serve us more than our weaknesses, we're still going to have the time, we're still going to have the days where we feel like we gave our best, we feel like we put it out there, we feel like, you know, we're proud of the fact that we showed up, that we took a step, that we stood for the light, that we charged into the darkness, as George says, that we became another day. We showed up to be, to give another day of who we're meant to be. And not everyone's going to react. Not everyone's going to respond. Not everyone's going to like it. No one's going to share it. As Ashley said, no one's going to give their marks. And we have to remember, while we're operating in our strengths, we have to balance out our own fears, our own thoughts, our own challenges, our own egos, our own need for validation, our own need for social proof. Because at the end of the day, we're not doing this for the comments. We're not doing it for the likes. We're not doing it for the views. We're doing it, or I'm doing it. I would hope that, I can't speak for everyone, but I'm doing this, guys, for you. And I'm doing it for myself. I'm doing it for myself selfishly because I want to grow. Selfishly because I want to become better, because I want to be a better speaker, because I want to be a guy that people look to, whose voice people want to hear, with inspiration and support and ideas and growth. And sometimes it's just hard to remember that we need to put our ego aside and realize that the only way we can truly serve and the only way anyone can ever be helped is if we continue to show up daily, continue to stand up, continue to be the message that we stand for, and know that you're out there in the shadows. I know that you fathers are out there lurking. I know you're in the darkness. Whether your life personally feels dark right now, whether it's your marriage, your job, your relationship with your kids, your relationship with your parents, your spouse, whatever it is, right? I know that you're out there, and I see you, I hear you, I love you, and I want you to know that I'm here for you. So while you may not leave a comment, you may not like the video, you may not share the video, it's my hope and my desire and my intent that as I continue to show up, to stand up, to let go of my fears, to let go of the struggles, that I might not see the marks, that I might not see the book sales, that I might not see dads reading the book, engaging with their daughters, communicating, enhancing their relationship, and being better fathers and better husbands. I know that the day's coming when you're going to stand up, you're going to shake my hand, we're going to have a conversation, we're going to meet face to face, and you're going to say, Jason, I'm glad you continued to have the strength to carry yourself through so that I can stand up and continue to find and carry the strength that I needed so I can carry through as a father and as a husband for myself, for my daughter, and for my family. So, that being said, guys, I love every one of you. You mean the world to me. I'm super, super grateful for the 1 view, as grateful as I am for the 100th view and the 500th view and the 5,000th view. Even as I stop and think about my TEDx talk that I gave in 2015, Fatherless to Fatherhood, The Journey. And I remember when I got done giving that, and I remember seeing like the first 50 views and the first 100 views. And today when I go back and look at it, and I see over 5,000 people have viewed it, and I think it maybe has 8 or 10 comments, 2 from me and 2 from my wife. It means the world to me to know that 5,000 people in this world somewhere have seen my message, heard my message, watched the video, and while they may not have showed up and left a mark, I hope that I've showed up and left a mark in their life, in their hearts, and in their missions and their purposes as fathers. So, all that being said, I love every one of you guys. I'm gonna wrap up for now. I got some awesome fun tips for later on this week. A couple more points of instrumentation about association and social triggers. This Rip It energy drink, which I probably haven't had a Rip It. I used to be addicted to them. I haven't had them in probably 6 months until I saw a comment on George's post yesterday with a friend of his, a former Marine or a fellow Marine, I believe, that tagged a little mini Rip It, and I thought, they have mini Rip It's interesting. So subconsciously, right, the way we do life, we end up at the gas station and buy one. And it's just interesting. So more tips to come, more tricks, and just discoveries, I think, if you will, about life and business that I've been finding interesting. So I love you guys. Hang in there with me. I hope this video was helpful. Leave a comment below, if you will, and let me know. Leave a comment below and let me know what you find is your #1 strength. And leave a comment and let us know what you're going to do today to move forward and honor yourself and live in your strengths and avoid your weakness. I love you guys. I'll talk to you soon, and take care. Bye-bye.